Hi, it's Steffi from Steffi's Beads and Baubles, and I want to show you how to make these earrings. I did these out of wire. I did my original pair probably in about 2008 or 2009, maybe even 2010. One of the first things I put on Etsy when I first got started. And I did them a little bit different, but I wanted to do them more simple. Those were wire wrapped and a little fancier. I also did a red pair, and I'll show you what I used for those. And I used this Walmart craft wire, 18 gauge, and that's about the gauge you want for any of it. I tried some with the thinner, and you can see it's just really flimsy. I mean, you could use it for certain things, but this is just a lot heavier. Now keep in mind though, it is an aluminum product, and if you smash it too much it will break, so you do have to be careful. So anyway, I'll show you the materials you're going to need. Now I have a block my husband brought me from work many years ago, but the block you usually get from the store looks like this. And I got this one at a yard sale for $2, and then I got this one at Hobby Lobby on clearance, normally $11.99. I got it for $1.74. I like to have a couple extras in case the grandkids, and these look like the same exact one. At the same yard sale I got the other one, I got my hammer for I think, yeah, $3. I didn't even take the price off yet. I've been using it too, that's funny. Anyway, so probably if you had to buy them full price, since they don't offer the coupons at will anymore, be about $12 unless you wait till it goes on clearance, and probably about the same for the hammer. So maybe $22 to $25 to buy the main materials you need. Everything else is as needed. And you're going to need a 20 gauge wire, and that's about what 20 gauge looks like. It's pretty thick. I had used some 20 gauge copper for the bottom pair here. Those are all copper ear wire, copper head pins, and copper wire for the heart. But I'm going to show you with the silver, and this is the first one I made. And what you want to do is make both of your hearts first before you hammer them, because you want to make sure they match to your, to your satisfaction. Now, I don't try to make them match perfect, and these I did a couple steps to show you the different steps. But the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your wire and you're going to cut a 4-inch piece. And I just took the wire and I unrolled it, laid it. A flat ruler is best. I had one of the old ones that had the groove in it, and it took a nip out of the ruler. This is best. You just nip it like that. And then you're going to take and you're going to fold it in half. Now, you want to be careful when you're doing this, because you can, break this wire if you're not careful. This is not a really hard wire. You can buy harder wires. Now you want to get this as close as you can to even. And if it's a little off, you can look. I can look on my graph here. It's pretty close. So then what I do, real simple tool. I want a round item. A lot of pencils have those like facets in them. So I wanted a round one, and I had a couple of kids' pencils laying around, and they're fun and pretty anyway. And I'm just going to take and I'm going to roll it in toward the middle. I'm just going to roll it like that. And then I'm going to take the other side and I'm going to do the same thing. Roll it in. Okay, so that you get two that look like, so it looks kind of like that. Now, it looks weird, huh? I'm going to take the pliers and just kind of see how it's straight on the back, and just kind of bend it in so that it all is kind of rounded better. Then I'm going to pull it out gently a little bit like that. Like that. See? So you kind of make that. I like it to be kind of a rounded heart. I don't care if it gets a little squishy on the side. If you look, they're rounded out, and you can fix it to look the way you want. Now once you get to this stage, that's when it gets to be kind of fun. You take your your round nose pliers, you get in there. You get in there whichever way you can. It kind of wants to hide from you. You can kind of push it out, grab it, and just go. Whoop, it's catching on the... You want to go and make like a little curly Q like that. Now you can go as curly as you want or as big as you want. And then you're going to do it on this. You might have to push it out a little bit to get it away from the wire. And just roll it. And you'll make it look the way you want it to. And I'm telling you, you don't want to aim for perfection here, because the charm of these, then we take and kind of flatten it back out. Now, once you get it the way you want it, now see those aren't even, so I might manipulate it a little bit, maybe even, you know, bend it a little bit back into place. Get it to where it's where you like it. So play with it to it's the way you like it, but don't smash it until you have the first two done. And I'll show you why. Because you see how different those look? And you want them to look at least somewhat similar. So this one's really pinched in, this one's out. So you have an opportunity at that point to kind of either adjust this one out a little bit so it's not so pinched in. Or if you like the pinched in look, you can adjust the other one out until you get them kind of similar. Now this one I also haven't like fluffed out as much either. And it really is to your taste. You make it look the way you want it to look. Now this one's still a little bit rounder. I turned it a little bit differently than that one. See? So you just got to tweak back and forth till you get them the way you like them. But I'm going to take this one and show you how to finish, because that's really personal taste. And it really just takes practice. What I would do is cut like 10 of your 4 inches and just play. Just do like 10 of them. That's what I did. I did these 2 sets. I also did, you know, the red set. So I made 3 full sets, and then I played with the softer wire, and then I made these up. So just play. Do about 10 of them until you get really comfortable doing it. And then you're just going to get your ear wires out. And I have the silver ear wires here. And another thing I did is I just made up a whole bunch of charms. And you can do red, you can do pink, and I did all kinds of, there's a set for each of these. I did just like 5 or 6 sets. And then you can, and I even did this little, this little butterfly. So you can just make up a bunch of sets and play with them. Especially if you want to make these up to resell or to give as gifts. And then you're going to open it up and you're going to pick which direction this heart's going to go. The first one really doesn't matter. I like them to face each other, but you don't have to make them face each other. You're just going to put that ear wire and you're just going to tighten it back down. And then see which way it hangs. Okay. And then you're going to pick your charm. So on this one, I think I will do this little red glass. I think that's red glass. Actually, I'm going to do these. I think these are really pretty. I don't know where the other one of these. Oh, there it is. Bright red, sparkly crystal. And these are all beads that I've had 20 some odd years. I went into my boxes and pulled beads out that I've had forever. Old crystal necklaces I took apart many years ago. You're just going to open it up, hook it on, just like you would do on a charm bracelet or any other application that you were doing a charm. You're just going to hang it, and the weight will pull it down. And then you do the other one. Take the other earring and make sure that you get it the way you like it. I'm not worrying about that on this. I'm just trying to show you how to make it. Then open it up. Now you want to make sure it's the opposite direction. So make sure when you do it, okay, this one's going this direction. So you want this one, you want to hold it so that you can see that this one's going to go that direction. See? And then you're going to close it up, just like the other one. It doesn't matter where you do it. It's all going to slide into place. It doesn't matter. Well, unless you turn it all the way, I guess all the way around, but I don't know if that would, maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so then you're going to take your other bead, open it up. And this is a really fun, and actually, once you get the hang of it, a really quick project. I've only been doing this for about an hour today, and I've made a bunch. Now my original one, I'll show you a picture of the original one. It was a lot fancier. Sometimes they turn and turn and they do not want to hook. So at that point you sometimes have to open it a little bit more to get it to hook. The other one was a little fancier. It had wire wrap, and I might do that one for you another day. But I didn't want to do that today, to be honest with you. That was going to be a much longer video, and I'm just not as comfortable with the wire wrapping as I used to be. I got to work on it a little bit more. And then if you want me to do that one later, I can do that one later. But anyway, here is the pair. And, oops, you just got to move it. There you go. They're so easy. I mean, really easy. And once you buy your tools, they're pretty inexpensive. Now let me pull my phone over here and show you the original. This was my listing from Etsy. I hope you can see it. The ring light's kind of making. And I used a little heart-shaped charm and wire wrapped it and then put a little crystal in between. That was the original pair from probably, if I had to guess, 2008 to 2010 is when I made that pair. So, and you can do this with all kinds of wire. I have some sterling silver wire here, but none of it was quite thick enough to use. So I did not use that, but you could. So anyway, this is what the other pairs are like that I finished earlier. And then let me put that pair on here that I just did. I'll take the copper pair off and show you how these look. Well, I got them facing the other way. I guess you could do them this way. You cannot see the holes on this earring holder. It's so funny. I gotta look from the back because they're so dark. There we go. Here we go. There we go. I love this earring holder though. Okay. You can't really see the red bead very well, can you? Oh, there it is. Okay. Anyway, so that is the pink pair. Red pair, you could do any color, clear, blue. But I made up a bunch of different drops, and I might make a few more pair up. This was a little drop with a bead on top, a little butterfly, a couple different drops and single. And then, like I said, the little butterflies. And this is a necklace I took apart. All of these were things I took apart except for the fuchsia. The fuchsia and maybe the light pink. And I think I might have bought the butterflies. But this one, these, this, all of these are pieces I took apart. And all the beads I used on the earrings are beads that were off of other things. And these are crystals that I've taken off. Many times you'll get an old necklace that'll have a crystal between several plastic beads. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. It's just a quick little tutorial so that maybe you can make something fun for Valentine's Day. Really easy. It looks more complicated than it is. And like I said, just take some 18 gauge wire, cut about 10 of them, and just practice and just lay it on the, get a flat ruler though. You don't want the one with the groove. I'll show you what happened. I was using the one with the groove and it splintered it wherever I tried to cut. So I guess you could lay it on the outside, but I was laying it on top because that was easiest for me. These are all old rulers I've gotten for 25 cents at thrift stores. So just have fun with it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back again very soon. Bye.